Hi! Hi, darlings. It's me. I hope you're all doing wonderful. This is going to be a KiKi with Kerry. Today, we are going to be talking a little bit about beauty. Okay, it's all about beauty really today. You have asked for it, and here I am delivering. I'm going to be talking about how to apply liquid eyeshadow. You might notice a little something different, guys. My hair. I just recently found out I have wavy hair. I know it's probably shocking because I literally didn't know I had wavy hair. I mean, I did know I had wavy hair before, but I straighten my hair or blow it out, like blow dry it quite often, like every other day or every day, depending on how I wake up. So I didn't know that it was like this wavy until I recently saw a commercial of a girl being like, I recently discovered my waves. And so I was like, how about I recently discovered my own wave? So I went and I tried a technique that I had learned through a wonderful group of people who have trained me. If you don't know, I have been in the beauty industry for about, oh my gosh, 14 years now. I was in it for quite a while. I'm a trained cosmetologist. I also was an educator for about 6 years, working with all different kinds of brands. But these wonderful people I'm going to link them down below. If you're ever in the Vancouver Lower Mainland, honey, check them out. Go give them a shout. They are such a great, wonderful group of people. And they trained me and they really, really helped me discover how to work with curly hair as well and how to work with wavy hair. It was because of their techniques that they taught me that I was able to actually discover that I had it. And they are called DC Krew Hair Company. They are fantastic. I'm gonna link their Instagram right here, unless Steven wants to put it in the bio. But it's gonna be there. I would highly recommend checking them out. They are fantastic, and they've been so kind to me throughout the years, and I just want to repay the favor because they are, as I said, fantastic. Very educated group. They do great work, and I would recommend them over anybody any day. I'm just gonna go over everything because everybody's been kind of like, how do you do it? What do you do? What's your secret? So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. First off, I would say number one thing is prep. Today I have already done the foundation. So I would say prep your skin very, very well. If you're a very dry skin person, hydrate, honey. Your skin's gonna need it. I'm really lucky and blessed. Thank you, blessed honey. I have really nice skin. I spend a lot on my face. I do. I'm in love with Korean skincare, which I have been using, and I can tell you, it has blown my mind how good it is. Their products are so good, like so good, and they're affordable. They're not like astronomically priced like you would find in a drugstore, where it's like a drugstore is gonna charge you for like a 30 ml, almost like $40. For some brands and other brands not so much, but you know, you go through it so fast you're literally spending so much money. Whereas the Korean skincare brands are very holistic, and I love it. Anyways, we're gonna show you a little bit. So this is a concealer brush. I got this from the brand Elf. This was literally $7. I mean, highly recommend. Go out there, girl. If you can afford $7 brush, get yourself the main brushes. That you don't need every single brush in a set. You can get a set, but if you only need a certain brushes, just get certain brushes. You don't need to spend $1 million on like a whole slew of things. Like half the time, I get a brush set and I only use about 5 different brushes. I don't honestly use more than that usually. But I do like to have. I usually buy 2 of the same brush, just because if I say I've used it and I need to reuse it for something else, I have a spare, so I don't have to like brush over and over again. But we're gonna do this. So I first take the lighter one. Like you can do, I just place it on my hand here. I want to get a palette, like a little thing to like a painter's palette or whatever they're called, to do makeup, put my makeup on instead of my arm, because by the time I'm done doing my makeup before let's start doing the videos, I am covered in makeup. My whole arm is covered. So I just take these and I just kind of mix them together. Dab, 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 dab. And this just kind of controls how much product I'm putting on. And then I'm not going to use that brush. So we're going to actually be using a blending brush. This is something you can use to blend eyeshadow. You can use it to blend like most of the time for eyeshadow, but this is a technique that I learned from a makeup artist that you can actually use this and it just blends the color a lot better into the under eye, especially if you have creases or anything like that under your eyes. This is going to help reduce the amount of product being used. But anyways, we are going to take this. A lot of people are going to take this and go directly on their eye. I do not. I learned the hard way, girl. I look like a raccoon. So I am just going to take this and I'm going to just put it on my hand here. And then we're going to take a brush. I use this little brush here. This is like a kind of detailing brush. Very small. It's going to work great to put this on the eye first and kind of gives you more control over it. And I'm just going to pat it. I'm going to pat it onto the color. So close my eye. I'm just going to put it on. Making sure I'm going in towards the eye when I'm going this way. And then out towards the eye. You always want to go towards the pupil on both sides. It doesn't dry down too fast. Like once you apply it, it does, but on my hand it seems to stay on quite long. So I'll just kind of go in again. This time I'm going to pat it onto the area. Okay, so we have both eyes down. Beautiful. Gorgeous. So that is the start of this. So we have our base purple here. My hand looks so girl, by the time I'm done, my whole arm is crazy. I need to get a freaking thing. Anyways, I also have here the Girl Talk palette from Trixie. I just got this too. It does match a lot of the shades. As you can see, it's well loved. That I use for the liquids, so that I can blend those out and make them a little bit more bigger without using too much of the liquid. So as you can see, I've put it on. It looks great. You can just do this way too, and then you can even go underneath, which I'm going to do with this one. I usually do the blue underneath. I will show you how to do that, and we're going to do the sparkle. Not the pink. You have seen me do the pink though. There is videos of me with the pink on, but we're not doing the pink today. So we're going to do the purple, and then we're going to do the blue. We're going to use this purple one here. This one's called Boy Band, the other one's called Lights Out. So we're going to use Lights Out as the top part, and we're going to use Boy Band as the blender to the purple. We're just going to go in here, just above the line, the blend line that we had. We're going to work it into the purple we already have. Trust me, I know. You can see kind of how that's kind of brought it up, see? Look at that. Isn't that stunning? Okay, and then we're gonna go in and we're gonna do the Lights Out, which is a sparkly purple. You'll see why I do that after. But we're gonna do this before we put on the liquid sparkle, which is one I'll show you how to use. It's a bit complicated, but once you get it, I'm gonna go, as I said, right above kind of where we put the powder already. And this is just going to kind of give us a better, it's gonna make it look paler, so it's gonna look more translucent. Not pretty. I've done so many makeup on this channel, so many times that I've just been like, I'm gonna do this, and I go and do it, and I'm like, oh, that was not what I intended. And I just rock it because you know what? Once it's on your face, it's dead. Unless you want to wash your whole face and start over. You're gonna take your blending brush. You're going to take a little bit of concealer. I'm going to go in with the white. Very light amount of it. I put it on my hand, which dilutes it slightly. And then I'm going to dab it to make it more diluted. And then I'm going to lightly pat this on, so it's not picking up a lot. You don't want to pick up too much because concealer goes a long way too. And if you brush it too far, it's going to look crazy. Go in here, and blending brushes are made to blend in. You can see that right up. The name's on here. I call it my packing brush because it's slightly bigger and it's a little bit flatter on the edge. This is also a detail brush, but I prefer using it to pack on shadow to give it a little bit more like deepness to it. I just take the sparkle. As you can see, it's very translucent. You don't need a lot. You do not want to rub with product. You want to take it on your brush, and then you're going to pat it onto the area without going to rub it, because if you rub it, you're going to remove the shadow you put on. Beautiful, guys. Oh my god. You can tell who has a rabbit. I have a rabbit. She's taking the whole thing off. Look. We're missing a corner. She didn't quite make it to the mirror, but she almost got to the palette, which thank God she didn't, because it would have been horrible, messy. I have a mean rabbit that likes to steal everything I love. Okay, so this is palette, Trixie's palette called Back to the Fuchsia. I love this palette. So this one works really well as a highlighter. I find it was great as a highlighter. This one's great for just like a pale, if you're trying to go for like a paler look. I actually use this over top of this color sometimes, of the darker color, which is the Cupid, Cyber Babe. I could be reading this upside down. Moon Boots and Hologram. So yeah, this one is very, very pigmented. So the Cyber Babe is very, very pigmented. You do not need a lot. The first time I used it was too much. It looked like a potato. So little goes a long way. Anything for Trixie, little Trixie. Anything from Trixie Cosmetics is going to give you a lot of pigment. It's very, very, very pigmented, and it goes a long, long way. I'm not gonna go too crazy. You're just gonna take it, and I'm not gonna go here. You do not want to smile and put it on your balls or your cheeks. That is going to make your face go droop. You want to take it, and you want to take it from where your brow, like your kind of like your cheekbone is, like here, and just highlight those areas. So go boom, 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 right up. And you're not gonna use too much because you don't need a lot. You're just gonna blend from those areas, and it's gonna give you an actual facelift. And then, now that this is dry, I've never been good at eyeliner. I will tell you, I stress the person who does eyeliner. I was never a fan. I thought it was cool, and I thought everyone looked great with it. I just never was a fan because I always ended up getting it all over my face. So I discovered this one from Revlon called Color Stay Connect the Dots. So this one actually has, I don't know if you can see it, but you can't really see it, but it has a little dot at the end. You can kind of see it. There's a little dot. And then it really helps you to have more control over where you're putting the liner. I find it really helps you to paint it on a little bit better. For anybody who is a novice at doing liquid liner, I am learning. I didn't say I'm learning. It's only been about a month since I started practicing and getting brave enough to like. I was always scared to use it because I was like, well, I'm filming and I don't want to like go in and like screw everything up right before I have to go on camera, because that would be annoying. But we are gonna do that today. So we're gonna go under where the eyelashes. We're gonna go right where the eyelashes are. We're just gonna take it. I just take it in the corner. I'm just gonna paint down. I'm gonna come out slightly. I don't like going too far out for me. Don't take advice from me from this. I don't. See, that's pretty. But then that's pretty, and then I actually go in and blend it with the Trixie eyeliner. I'm gonna just blend out what I just did, so it's gonna make it look a little softer. Boom. That is that. So I'm gonna do the full Monty with the lips too, just because I usually just go in with basic and I don't even line the lips. But so this one is from, this is called Lead the Way. This is from Maybelline. This is their crayon. This is a very popular one. This one's actually compared to the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk that everyone is obsessed with. I believe this is close to the medium shade of Pillow Talk, not the light shade. I prefer the light shade. It's a little bit more pinky and soft, whereas the other one's a little bit warmer. So if you're more into the warmer tones, then this is great. I like this as a liner. That was great as a liner. So I'm going to go in and line my lips, girl. Just go in. I'm going to paint the lip. Here. Kind of giving it our definition. And just underneath. That's gonna make your lips look a little bit more. If you go like this, like if you have big lips, or like lips that are like a bigger mouth. I have a small mouth, so if I paint the whole thing, it makes it look like I have no mouth, like tiny. So I don't line here or here. What that does is it just elongates your mouth. So when you put product on, it makes your mouth look bigger because it only lined underneath here. And that is a trick I learned from a makeup artist, and it works really, really well. So anyways, that goes gone on. I'm going to go in with my favorite lipstick that I've been using right now. This is from Revlon. This is called school lipstick, but it works really, really well, and it looks great. It's not the longest wearing. I find it does come off. I do have my favorite, ultimate favorite. I was from Maybelline. Maybelline, I'm gonna tag you in this video, and I hope, please, bring back Awestruck in your liquid lipstick. I've been using the Superstay Vinyl Inks liquid lipsticks forever, and I love them, but they got rid of my favorite shade in Awestruck. Awestruck is my favorite shade, and I know that they said, I talked to them, they said they were going to, it wasn't discontinued, that it was going to come back. I have not seen it anywhere, and I go looking all the time for it, but it's never there, and they have all the other shades but that one, and I'm like, guys, this is the best one. It's my favorite. It's such a beautiful nude shade. It's like a mauve nude, and it's deep enough, and it does not look like, you don't get that like line where it looks like it doesn't get light on your lips, so you can see like the inside of your mouth area has like created a line. I hate that. But anyways, please bring back Awestruck. It was a great one. It's my favorite, and I literally have the tail end of the one I have, and I'm like I only use it for occasions. But anyways, we're gonna apply this one. This one's called Bear It All from the cream Bear It All Revlon lipstick. So this is 755 Bear It All. It's their cream one. It's a more of a newer shade to the line, but it's really nice. So let's just go in here. It's very light. I'm going in with the e.l.f. lip oils. I love these lip oils. They are literally only $10, and they last forever. And they are minty. They're mint, so they're all mint. There's no definition between like different flavors. They're all mint, and I like that because it makes me just feel like I'm putting on like lip care. It doesn't make me feel like I'm like just wanting to put that on. It doesn't feel like I'm putting on makeup at all. And it just gives you a slight tint. This one is Rose Envy, which is a little bit more on the pinky, rosier side of things. There's one that I do want to try that's called something guava something. I want to try that one. I have about 4 of these, and I love them. I have one on my nightstand for bedtime. Great. This one is Rose Envy though, and I use this one a lot to put over top of lipstick because it just kind of amplifies the color. You can see it's very like rosy colored, but it's very pigmented. But when you put it on, it's not as more sheer, so you're not going to see as much of that pigment. So you're not going to be like, oh my god, this is too much. So just watch. Make this on. It's gonna create this nice rosier. Boom. Is that stunning? You can see, beautiful. It's gonna dry down really nicely. They work really, really well. They have all different kinds of colors. Cheeky is their like lighter. This is Cheeky. This is their lighter nude that they use. I like that one too. Witty is the one. If you ever see me do a video where I have like really like darker lips and look like kind of like slightly like reddish, but like purpley, this is that tone. It works really, really nice. I love this color. This is called Witty, and I use that one a lot for those videos. I like anything that doesn't transfer. I do love what I did. Of course, the lipsticks that I just used, and I love those for videos too. But I'm just sad because it's so pretty, but it doesn't. It transfers too much, and I think that's a bit of a pain for me because I'm going for like 2 or 3 hours filming, so or longer depending on the session that I'm doing. How many? Sometimes I'll do 2 videos in one day, so that means more looks and more longevity. I would like for like I don't usually I like longevity with products, but just look at see like a transfer proof. Nothing. I'm showing the camera. Anyways. There's nothing you can use. I'm kissing. It would show up on the lipstick for sure, but it's not. Look how nice that looks. Beautiful. It's not transferring at all. Beautiful. And that's it. That is the full look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to help and answer any questions. If you want me to do more of these, like little vloggy vlogs, I'm totally down for that. To answer questions, it's fine. I'm not trying to be a beauty channel in any way. I've never promoted myself as a beauty channel, and I don't plan to be a beauty channel. But if any of you are just looking for answers and need help, I'm always there. So I'll do that for you. But I'm not promoting this as a beauty channel. I just wanted to get on here and answer some questions that I was being asked, and I said I would do for everybody. So here we are. And I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you so much for watching today, and have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will talk to you next time, Diva. Okay, bye-bye.